Are you tired of having neck issues, neck problems, neck pain when you're rolling? Are you tired of your hips being not as fast or as strong or as dynamic as you want them to be? Are you tired of having weak grip? Well, today I'm going to talk about farm earth walks and how they can help you in your jiu-jitsu game. I'm speaking from experience. I've had 5 total shots in my neck, and I've been doing jiu-jitsu for 22 years now, and my neck was jacked about 12 years. And then I started doing this exercise, and it changed everything. And I'm going to show you 4 ways to do this exercise that will help you in your jiu-jitsu game and in life be strong and healthy and be able to roll for as long as you want. Shrugs are good with dumbbells, those really are good, but the problem is it's not dynamic enough. With farmer walks, you're gonna have to stabilize your entire torso, not just your neck and your shoulders as you're walking and creating movement. You can see from the video here, there's a very specific way to do this exercise. If you're looking to stabilize and strengthen your neck and your cervical spine, you do not want to lean forward when you have this weight. Never lean forward. Always stay upright. Correct position, as you can see from the video, and then also holding here. Do not let your weight pull you forward here as you walk with the weight. Do not let that happen here, right? 2 ways to do this to make sure that you don't lean forward and let the weight pull you and cause more pain in your neck. You want to always keep your eyes above your natural horizon. As you walk, always make sure you're 10 to 15 degrees. Your eyes are above that natural horizon here. You're not here straight ahead. Your body will eventually start to fall forward. Always keep it up just a little bit here, right? And then also, don't let your shoulders internally rotate. No matter how heavy the weight is, do not let your shoulders internally rotate here. The heavier, the better. The heavier you go for your own body weight, you want to make sure that you're putting on as much stress as you can. Dumbbells, they work for farmer walk. If that's all you have, a farmer walk with dumbbell is great. But here's the thing, the weight that you choose, you need at least 1 time your weight. So if you're 150 pounds, shoot for 150 pounds, 75 or 70 on each, whatever weight you do, go for at least 1 times your weight. That's the goal. You can start out at half your weight to start out, but try to get 1 times your weight. But my point is that you want to go up to 2 times your weight, your body weight that is, meaning that if you're 220 pounds or 225 right now, so that would be 450 pounds. That's my goal. You're not going to be able to walk real far. That's another thing too, is how far do you walk? You got to at least get 10 yards, at least. Shoot for 40 yards per walk. 20 is good, 30 is better, 40 is ideal. If you can go 40 yards on a farmer walk carry, with your body weight at 1 time or 1.5 times your body weight, you won't have to worry about neck problems. If you keep doing this 2 times a month, 4 times a month, 6 months to a year after you start doing farmer walks, you will be able to roll without having to worry about your neck getting all jacked up. But the point is that you want to make sure you go 1 time your weight or up to 2 times your body weight. That's the goal. And if you're doing dumbbells, you absolutely need to go 20 yards, but make sure you get 20 to 40 yards if you're doing dumbbells for sure. Walk 1 time, you can put the weight down, rest 1 to 3 minutes, you can rest 5 minutes if you absolutely have to. The goal is to put as much weight on your body and your torso, as you can see from the video here, as possible, so you're getting pressurized down. All right, the second part is hips. Stronger hips, more flexible hips, more dynamic hips. Everything in jiu-jitsu is hips. We know that, right? This exercise is amazing for hip control, hip strength, and hip stability. The reason is because it's so dynamic. That's what I'm saying. Shrugs are good, but they don't have any dynamic movement pattern happening with your multi-joint, anything, right? Farmer walks are awesome for strengthening overall hips, neural proprioception, everything, right? You're going to be able to function better, more powerfully on the mat. The reason is when you're holding these puppies and you're walking, that weight is going everywhere, right? So your body is bouncing all over the place here, back and forth, and you're forced to stabilize those hips as you move with that weight. Man, that's going to translate perfectly on the mat. 100%. It's going to give you that dynamic hip switching ability and strength in those hips that you really need. So now I'm going to talk about grip strength. We all know how important that is, especially with no gi, right? You need to have grip strength. It's especially helpful when you don't use straps, so try not to use straps. If you have to start out with straps, that's okay, but try to get up out straps 1 time your body weight, and then if you can get up to 2 times your body weight without straps, nobody's going to get out of your grip when you're on the mat. Nobody. You're going to be able to hold on to anybody. Gi, no gi, whatever. All right, the third point you want to pay attention to is heart strength conditioning, right? We all know how important conditioning is when you roll. The really cool thing about the farmer walk is that it works your heart like crazy anaerobically. It's not an aerobic workout. Jiu-jitsu is not running. You are not going to run. When you do jiu-jitsu, when you roll, it's position, hold, position, isometric, position, explosive, isometric, explosive, isometric. Sometimes you hold isometric for a while, depending on your position, whatever. It's an anaerobic, explosive movement pattern, right? Throughout the entire roll. You want to mimic the sport that you're training for. Farmer walks are awesome for this because it's a heavy load that you put on your body, and you can sprint that weight if you can. I mean, you could walk slow, whatever, but no matter how much weight you have in your body, again, if it's 1 times your body weight or 2 times your body weight or 1.5, your body will your heart will be pumping like crazy anaerobically, and you are going to condition the shizness out of your body. Farmer walks are awesome for heart conditioning, specifically for JIT. All right, so where do we get farmer walks that we can actually use the handles? There's gyms everywhere, every city and state that actually have farmer walks, real farmer walks, but they're hard to find. So the best thing to do, honestly, is buy them for yourself. If you have the money and if you want to train at home, and you can do these in the morning, you can do these at night, you can do whenever. That gives you a little more flexibility as well. As you can see from the picture here, this is Rogue. It's $200. These handles, they fall side to side, so they're definitely gonna be harder to do because of the way the handles are made, but they're still good. My favorite kind are these kind, called upright. You see here, sometimes they're a little bit higher in the upright, right? This one's a little bit lower, so I have to go down, and then I have to deadlift it up, which is even better, right? And then it has the skids. You can see there's skids on the bottom that you can hold here. They just set down much easier. They're much easier to manipulate, right? Titan makes these. It's about $250. Rogue are good. Titan are good. There's a bunch of different brands out there. But my suggestion is to get the upright ones, so just like these. Upright ones are going to be a lot easier to work with. But the key is, again, if you have any neck issues, if you want to work on your hip strength and stability, I really suggest you get a pair of these if you cannot find them in your gym. Dumbbells work. They are not nearly as effective because of the weight distribution, right? The way the weight goes. My point is that if you want to have a stronger neck, start with this weight low. Start low with this weight and then build up. And over time, you will get stronger. Your neck will get a lot stronger and a lot healthier, so you'll be able to roll longer and without pain too. You stop getting those stingers in your arm. And number two, dynamic hip movement, dynamic hip strength. Farmer walks are awesome for that, right? Third is going to be your heart. You're going to condition anaerobic for your conditioning, right? Or specifically for your sport, because rolling is anaerobic. JIT is an anaerobic sport. It's explosive and then isometric. So this is going to mimic that perfectly. And number four, grip strength. You're just going to increase your grip strength. Gi, no gi, whatever. It doesn't matter. They both get a lot stronger. So I hope this video helped. Got another video right here for you. Also, please hit subscribe and please like this thing. So if you're still watching now, I really appreciate it. Please hit that like and subscribe button. I do this, every video takes me like 30 to 40 hours, and it really helps when I get people helping me, give me thumbs up and stuff like that. I really appreciate it. So I just want to make these videos to help people. All right, hope it helps. Rock on.